Guys, we're going way back into the archives today for all my UK people. We're going to talk about a TV channel that meant a lot to many of us, especially if you grew up in the UK during the 2000s. Trouble TV. Yes, Trouble. If you know, you know. Trouble was more than just a place to watch all the best TV shows. It was a cultural landmark, especially for black Brits. So in this video, we are going to dive into why Trouble was so important, what happened when it was taken off the air, and why we still miss it today. For those that don't know, Trouble was a TV program like the Disney Channel or Nickelodeon that aired in the UK and Ireland from 1997 to 2009. It was mostly aimed at young people with a focus on comedy, drama and sitcoms, but what made it special was its lineup of black American sitcoms, shows like Girlfriends, Moesha, My Wife and Kids, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, One on One, The Steve Harvey Show, All of Us, Eve and the Uglies dominated its schedule. It became a must-watch for many black British teens and young adults because these shows reflected a side of life that just wasn't represented on mainstream UK TV at the time. So why was Trouble so important for black British culture? Well, for a lot of us, it was one of the few places on TV where we could see black characters and black stories. UK TV, even till today, struggles with black representation, and in the early 2000s, it was even harder to find shows that reflected black life and black experiences. Trouble filled that gap for us by bringing us these shows from America that didn't just feature black actors, but explored black culture, black family, love, friendships in ways that we could actually connect with. These sitcoms didn't just make us laugh, they made us feel something. For a lot of viewers, they were a form of escapism, but also a way to see lives similar to ours, to see ourselves on screen in ways that felt real and relatable. Whether it was Will Smith's struggles with his dad and his identity in The Fresh Prince, or Girlfriends giving us a glimpse into the complexities of black womanhood and sisterhood and losing friends and finding love. These shows were so important to how many of us understood and related to black culture.
You alright?
Yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Okay.
No, I think my dress is caught on your pants.
Yeah.
In 2009, Trouble was shut down. I remember going to put it on one day and it was just gone. I looked through every channel to find it, but just like that, it was gone. All of my favorite shows just disappeared into thin air, basically. So after doing some research, the reasons for this were mainly commercial. There was competition from other networks and obviously the rise of on-demand services, but for many of us, it just felt like such a big L. When Trouble went off air, we lost access to our favorite shows that became part of our daily lives. When Trouble was available on air, you could watch it on Sky Channel 172 or on Virgin Media Channel 306, depending on the time period. But Trouble was replaced by Living Plus 2, so this was a different version of the Living channel, which focused more on reality shows and lifestyle content. For many of us, it felt like we lost more than a channel. We lost a space that showed us stories and lives that actually reflected our own in some way. Even though Trouble is gone, its impact on black British culture lives on. Many of us still have the best memories of watching these shows after school, before school, talking about the characters, like who was the bigger problem, Tony or Joan. Trouble also introduced us to black American culture and opened up important conversations about race, family, love and identity that we won't get in anywhere else. While representation has improved on British TV, Trouble's legacy reminds us how powerful it is to see yourself reflected on screen. It shaped our humour, our style, even our language at some points. It wasn't just a TV channel, it was a whole vibe. And if you needed proof that people still miss Trouble, just look on Twitter, or should I say X. To this day, people are still talking about it. There's so much nostalgia around this channel because it genuinely meant something to people. It gave us joy, representation, and community in a way that's just still unmatched. I think we need to bring back Trouble, or just a space where we can watch all of these shows in the UK in one place. I don't know about you, but I'm for that. Well, that's it for today's video. If you grew up watching Trouble, I'd love to hear your memories in the comments. What were your favorite shows? What shows meant the most to you? And would you like to see Trouble come back? So yeah, let's keep the conversation going in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.